Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the mill. My name's Eric. Matthew and I run a sawmill business here in Western North Carolina. We appreciate you tuning in. We got something a little unusual this morning for us. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there saw a lot of walnut, but around here we don't saw a ton of walnut. If you see over my left shoulder here, there's 5 or 6 logs out there and one big cherry log, and we're going to go through these this morning. Got some special requests from the owner of those, so hang on, we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. Appreciate you hanging in there. Like I say, we got some walnut logs this morning. Some of it's gonna be 1-inch stuff, some of it's gonna be 2-inch stuff. I got one log's got a big hole in it, and we're gonna do something different with that. We'll cover that in great detail. And I got one pretty good cherry log for around here. It looks like about 16 inches on the small end. It'll make some decent stuff. Just a little shop update. Let me turn you around here. We haven't quit working on this room. Got some lights installed. They're temporary, of course, because we still got to put the ceiling up, but we can at least see to work for a little while. Okay. So we're still working on it. We're just waiting on our electrical stuff. We got a little project with that sweet gum sitting there. We got a wall we're going to cover, but I don't normally mention much about what's happening in the world today, because it tends to date our videos, and sometimes our videos are 3 or 4 weeks out. But the last 2 days ought to make you proud to be an American. We've launched 2 rockets into orbit. They finally got the Boeing Starliner off the ground with the 2 astronauts. And today, SpaceX launched their Starship again. I don't know about you, but it makes me proud to be an American that we can lead the world with this kind of technology, this kind of innovation and smarts. I don't take it lightly that the world would be in a different place if it wasn't for American ingenuity. But, you know, and that goes for every other country around the world. You ought to feel the same way about your country. But I'm an American. I feel that way specifically about us. The other guys, we appreciate you. There's nothing down about you. It's just, I'm American. I'm proud to be an American. And if from wherever you're from, I hope you're proud to be from there too. If not, get you a visa and come join us. We'll add you to the mix. We all come from somewhere else at one time or another. My family was originally German and Anglo-Saxon. Matter of fact, you can go about 15 minutes from here and I can show you property they immigrated to from Atlanta in the 1850s and 60s. They come over, a lot of them come over from Germany, stayed a few years, and then they migrated up to here. And you know, that's back when North Carolina was in full expansion, and the area is still named after them. So, okay, that's enough history. Let's get to work and get some work done, get some sawing done. We really appreciate you watching, guys. We'll get one loaded up. I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. You can see it's a nice pile of cherry. That ended up being 2 beautiful cherry logs. But our goal was to get to this walnut. We've been running a series here lately on the benefits and the pitfalls of aging your logs. Here's a prime example of a log that never needs to be cut green unless you want it to look like this. Now, a green walnut tree will have this white sapwood on both sides, and it'll go all the way up and down the tree. You can get rid of that by aging this. Sometimes you'll cut one that died standing and it's already blacked all the way through. But if you cut a green one, it's gonna have white. If that's what you want, go ahead and cut it and be happy. But most people want it all black, and the way you get it all black is take that log, set it over there in the edge of the woods up on some skids for about a year and forget about it. And what will happen is the tannins in this black will bleach all the way out to the bark. And when you saw it, you'll have a 15-inch wide black walnut instead of a 11.5-inch wide piece of black walnut. Done it time and time again. It works every time. I don't know that I've ever seen a walnut rot from sitting out there a couple years. It's very durable. Now, in the water, that's completely different, or in the ground, but just sitting over there in the edge of the woods, aging, I've never seen any deterioration. The bark will rot off, but even the cambium layer seems to be fairly tough. But as usual, this tree is green. It's so green, it sprouted some limbs while it's been sitting here in the yard. They wasn't on it when it got here. It put them out. But as usual, this is a yard tree. What do you find in yard trees? Metal, yeah. Second cut, we caught a little nail here, and you can see what it does to the blade. Click, 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 click. And you get out here, and there's a cluster of them. There's 5 or 6 of them nailed together there. I guess these people couldn't. They live the motto, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. So if one nail won't hold, just nail more, nail more, nail more. But it's just part of doing it. It didn't ruin the blade. Those little nails, they're small. All they do is dull the blade, maybe knock it out of set. Matthew and I mark it, and when we go to sharpen it, I will unset it, basically pull all the teeth in as close as I can get them, and let him sharpen it, and then I'll bend them back out, put them back in set. So no harm, no foul. The customer will get charged for it because we ain't cut 104 feet with that blade, so it was good and sharp, but just what it is. I mean, we hit nails, you know, get everything you can find in a log. Anything we missing on this? No. Customer wanted 2-inch slab edge on this, so Matthew rolled it around and tried to find the widest, prettiest sides, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to hog it off in 2-inch slabs. It is gorgeous inside. It's got some defect here in the heart. It's got some cracks. They won't get any better, but a person could fix it with a bow tie or something one day. So we're going to change the blade and get back to work. Got another one out here. It's going to be unique for sure when we cut it. We'll come back and talk about it in a minute.
you guys can see that, but the floor itself is moving. That was a big colony of ants we just messed up.
Okay guys, it's been one of them days. Not every day is a fun day, some days is a hard day. We got this pile of mess going through. It was more effort than it should have been. We got this last log up here. Customer wanted to make a mantle out of it. It's got a squirrel hole in it. It's got a real hole. It's almost 10 inches deep. So we're gonna square it out, try to center it up, make a 10-inch thick mantle. There'll be a hole in the back. When we square the back off of it, there'll be a hole, but I guess he can fill it full of epoxy or something. That's what he wants. That's what we're gonna try our best to give him. So what you get with custom solid, get what you want. So we're gonna try our best to center up this hole in a 10 by 10 can. Okay guys, that's it. Wasn't a whole lot to it. A little off the top, a little off the bottom. Take a couple cuts off the back. Got it down to about a 9 by 9, 9 by 10. Best thing for him to do is take it home, dry it. When he gets ready to use it, bring it back, and we'll square it up for him. But you seen in the walk around, that hole was pretty extensive. It went all the way through, but the customer got what they wanted. Now, there again, here's another log that would have benefited from laying. Now this would have got no better because it already had some rot in it, but it would have got blacker. It wouldn't have all this white in it. But you know, they brought them one of them solid, so we saw them. But if it had been mine, I'd left them laying for 6 months, probably a year before I even thought about touching them. Anything we're missing on this, Matthew? If you notice, we didn't throw a whole lot away. You know, walnut's very valuable wood. Now, if he's wanting all 1 by 6s 8 foot long, then he's going to be disappointed because he didn't bring nice boards to do that with. Actually, the best 2 logs we sawed was that cherry. There's a bunch of 1 1/8 by 12-inch wide cherry boards there that are just gorgeous. Hopefully they'll dry good. But the walnut was, you know, below par. I mean, but it's still walnut. It just don't have big, massive pieces. We did saw some live edge slabs, 2, 4, 6, about 8 of those. They were okay. The last 1 or 2 had some heart rot in it, heart crack, but they can still be used. That's gonna do it for this one. We appreciate you watching, guys. Any way we can help you, you know, we struggle with this wood-mizer every day just like you do. You know, things break. We messed with it today. Actually did another video on some problems we found. I hope they help you. But you know, if you would remember Joe Maine at Industrial Cutting Tools, good man. good company to work for. They help us out a lot. Get in contact with him for all your blade needs. And if you would, get my hand to work. There you go. Check out Solomon at Third Beard Fishing. Him and Matthew do all our video editing. Our videos come out every week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. And that's going to do it. We appreciate you watching, guys. We'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.